Yeah, I mean, it just feels good to be winning again, for both club and country. So it was an important win for us. We needed it. Hopefully we gain confidence from it. It was a clean sheet. That's big for us. So there's some things to build on, but, it was good to finally get 3 points.
Does it matter who's in there? I know there's a lot of different changes, but in terms of the ultimate goal, good passing, creativity in the final third, and just executing, isn't that what it's all about at the end of the day?
Yes, sir. I mean, that's what we're trying to do. We got to get closer to Nelson because sometimes he's on his own. It's very difficult for him. We got to get numbers closer to him. But we got to move the ball a little bit better. Sometimes it's not on for a cross or just to bring the ball back out. Just keep possession in their half and maybe us do a little bit better job of finding when the right time is to try to play in those tight spaces and maybe we can create some better chances for ourselves.
You've been doing it for a long time, but whenever you go and have a positive national team spell, do you feel like you carry that over personally into your next couple games with your club?
I mean, anytime I guess you're doing well, it helps to keep you on a rhythm. In this game, it only takes one game to kind of turn things around for yourself. But yeah, you feed off and vice versa. Having a good club game can help you go into the national team and perform well there also. So anytime you're playing well, it's a good thing. You take confidence from it and you try to keep building on that momentum and keep riding that wave.
Positionally, a different look for you tonight. What was different for you, and how did you see the game differently, if at all?
Well, it wasn't too different. I mean, in terms of me and Ivanchis, we were interchanging in the last games. But yes, I did play more centrally for most of the time, which I wasn't in the previous games. We still interchanged, throughout the game, especially more so in the first half. But yeah, I think, and then the second half, I try to get closer to Nelson, try to stay a little bit further up the field. But I thought we played well again at home, just like we did against Vancouver. But I thought we were unlucky that game. And then tonight, I thought we finally had a little bit of luck on our side, and I thought we put in a good performance in terms of how we passed the ball, moved it in the possession we had.
Is that where you prefer to play, in the middle where you did today? Is that sort of, if you had to pick, is that the role that you like best?
I just like being involved in the game, getting touches on the ball, and I feel like if I'm getting touches, I can influence the game in that way. So whatever allows me to get touches and get the ball in the attacking third, I feel like that's the position that I like the most.
It's another set-piece goal tonight, but you feel like you guys are still looking for that final pass in the run of play, so looking for those connections?
Yes, I think we need to do a little bit better job of being a little bit more patient. We get a little excited, and we're trying really hard. You can't fault our effort as a team in terms of how we try to to work, but at the same time, maybe we could be a little bit more, a little bit more patient in terms of, bringing the ball back when it's not on, keeping the ball in their half, making them have to defend, make them have to step to players, and then find the open guy and find spacing and find a little bit better shots on goal.
Just guys get used to each other still, this lineup, this group of guys up top?
I think that we're still getting used to each other. We're still trying to figure out the best way that we're going to play, but also it comes with confidence too. We were on a little bit of a slide in the three loss in a row, and it was good to finally get this win. And I think you start seeing the boys be a little bit more confident, and we got the clean sheet, and I think you'll start seeing us play a little bit more with their chests out, and I think good things will happen from there.
Clint, it was Jordan Morris in the first few games and Eric Kovar today. How has the chemistry developed there at the forward position with him and Martins?
Oh, man, it's tough to replace Oba. Oba was a great player, and we miss him. I love playing with him. I've always spoke highly of him. But at the same time, we're playing a different formation, and we're trying to get used to that. And you always have to try to bring in the youth as well as the experience and have that right balance. And I thought both of those players that you mentioned played well tonight. Kovar was going at people in the first half, trying to create chances, getting crosses, getting shots off, and then Morris as well in the second half, running, Olich as well, running at their back line, causing them problems, making them have to make decisions. So it's a work in progress with the team, but I thought those players played well.
You talk about the quality of set pieces from Ivanchits and what he does, that extra, just that moment there, always putting it in the box.
Yeah, I mean, it's important on set pieces, especially on corners, that you're getting the ball past the first man, and also you're not hitting into the goalie and having yourself in a situation where you're dealing with the counterattack. So he does a good job of putting the ball in areas that gives us an opportunity to try to get goals, and it was another good ball in from him tonight.
Got the result you guys were looking for. But were you happy with the overall performance that you guys put together tonight?
Yeah, I was happy with it. We got the clean sheet, and we were able to get a goal. But there's still some things to build on, and like I've kind of talked about a few times tonight, just us being a little bit more patient in the attacking third, and getting us some better chances and getting some more chances, and I think we'll be fine.
Sure.